Hey, this is Dennis again, working on the propane hyperbaric chamber. You can see it hanging from the hoist in my friend's shop right now. And I wanted to touch on a couple of things that I forgot last video with regards to if you were going to buy a scrap tank, which you could probably get for 500-600, maybe even less. The reason they call them scrap is because propane companies can no longer use them legally for propane because the etching of rust has gotten pits too deep for it to be safe, the metal to be safe. But I've used that for hyperbaric chambers because they're only going up to 30 psi as opposed to 250 psi burst pressure for propane. So one of the things I wanted to talk about and touch on that I didn't yesterday was with regards to if you got a tank that was used with propane in it. The most effective way to clean that out is I used initially water. I had a system set up where I could roll it on a dolly and spin it. I would fill it up with some water and a whole thing of detergent, usually like Dawn because it cuts grease, and I would spin it and spin it and spin it with like 20-30 gallons of water and clean it out a little bit that way. So then when I got to using the plasma torch on it, because I wanted to double check and make sure that there was no problems, I would take dry ice, which is basically CO2, and I would put dry ice in the tank with a little bit of water, and then I would cap all of the holes when it started to come out so that there was no oxygen inside the tank. So I would cut it with the plasma torch knowing that it would not explode if there was any possibility of something like that happening. When I cut out a small hole in the end that I was gonna put my door, then I would use a pressure washer and I would pressure wash out anything left that was possibly in there. And then I would use a grinder with a sander and I would basically go down to raw metal. That, with a vacuum, you were able to get almost all of the issues out. And then I would use a product called Rust Mort to keep it from rusting further. So that's if you're going to use a used tank. But this one right here is a brand new tank. They come shipped with a teeny bit of methane, I'm assuming, to keep it from rusting or from having any kind of issues inside the tank. So just wanted to put that out there. I will have more videos from every process along the way. And these are gonna come quick and fast because I'm building this in the next month. Okay, everybody take care and happy health.